This is Beer, Beards and Banter, and we are coming at you from London. This is Matt, George and Kapil, and we're going to talk all things beer, beards, and have a bit of a laugh with you. So welcome, we've been drinking together for 4 years now. We love our beer, we love our beards, and we love our banter. Welcome, I hope you enjoy.
Hello.
Hello.
You're here before George. He said, I'm ready, and then he doesn't come on. Do you know what I mean? He's ready eating his fucking snacks. That's what he's doing.
He loves it, the Pringles. To be honest, I got the Pringles, the one that you said, the kicking, whatever it is. Quite nice.
Mate, they're quality, bro. You're going to have a great time with them. Just you and a box of Pringles, a romantic movie. Do you know what I mean? Channel 5 special. All good. Oh, right. What should I go for first? Right, come on. You got to help me here. I've got Vocation Monomania. It's a HPC 431 Pale. Don't know what that means. I've got One Eye IPA 7.8%. I've got a Wit Beer by Brew by Numbers 5%, orange and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a White Hag Brewing Company Phantom Hazy IPA.
What's the percent on that one?
4%.
I think we should start with the 7 points. So at least you have the taste of 7.
You reckon 7? One Eye IPA, yeah?
Yeah.
It's by Tooth and Claw. Yeah.
Start with the One Eye, and then maybe you get the Vision.
Yeah. Catch the vision. Catch the vision.
I got Disco Forklift Truck.
Yeah.
And then with 5.1, I have still some Brewdog Quark and the Brewdog Double Hazy. And I'm waiting for Ruta to come home and bring me some beer, and I'll see what he can surprise me with.
Amazing.
I might start with this. It says Dry Gates. Dry Gate Brewing Co.
Oh, mate. Oh.
Mango Pale Ale.
Oh. That's a 7.8 if I ever had one. Oh.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say the can's a bit weird. It's the one with the ducks on. It's got like a pirate duck on, and then another duck with, like some cannons. I guess One Eye is, the reference to a pirate, right, or something.
I see.
But it's quite strong. Oh, it's supposed to be gooseberry. It's supposed to be gooseberry, pineapple, and passion fruit, but I can't really taste them. All I can taste is just alcohol.
I guess that's why it's good to start, I think, sometimes on the highest levels. Because when we start on low, a session IPA, whatever it is, a 4, 6, 4, 5, whatever it is, and then the last one, sometimes you don't feel it, and then you can say it drinks like a 3, even though it's like a 10.
Yeah, exactly, right. I get, yeah, because you're already tanked up.
Yeah.
Where is this little fella?
Hmm.
Where is this little fella?
I think we had this one, Disco Forklift Truck, before. It's quite good.
I like the Disco Forklift Truck. That's the one that, to be honest, I got that once. I think I was in Manchester or something, and they had that on the menu. I like this burger place. So it was just like burgers and beer. And I think it's from Manchester, isn't it?
Let me check. It is from... Dry Gate Brewing Co. have been making beers in the historic heart of Glasgow since 2014.
Okay, Glasgow. Right.
Up
okay.
north, yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe they had a collaboration, because they said the collaboration with our community is our core. We love showcasing creators of beer, food, art, design, music, comedy, poetry, and more. So, okay.
I ordered our areas.
Hello.
Hello.
Only me. Hello.
You.
To me. To you.
Back to you. Oh boy.
What's going on? We all right? Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about beers. Caps made me open my 7.8% IPA first.
Oh, which one? I saw that one, and then I put it back.
It's called One Eye. One Eye.
Did that come in the most recent box? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, not today.
These are all from the box. Yeah.
The Irish box.
No. Normal box.
I'm still waiting for my one.
Are you?
Yeah, because the normal box normally comes around the 13th of March, 12th, 13th, so it should be like this week. So next podcast.
I think I'm caught up with you because like the last 2 boxes I've said I want it now, and now I think I'm like I was always behind you by 3 weeks. Now I'm on like schedule.
Yeah, it's weird because I used to get 2, right? So I used to get 2 different boxes, and then now they come within 2 days of each other. So I get the same box twice, which is a bit annoying. But I also don't mind because if it's one I like, then I get 2 of it.
Yeah,
so
and you get to like
quite handy.
proper taste of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, actually, I'm going to save that one. Because, like, the hazy IPA that I'm going to have today, the White Hag I had the other day, it's really nice. So I'm like, okay, let me save that for the podcast. And then this one I only got one of, because one of my boxes is like a big box, and the other one's like
the normal 8.
Like I get an extra 2 cans, and the other one's a normal one, I think, or something like that.
Did you get the fermented brioche as well?
Yeah, that's got in me ferment stack. I've got a little stack of about 40
Nice bit of
magazines that I've never read.
Bit of kindling for you.
Yeah.
The barbecue season.
Exactly.
Earthy tones.
Exactly, mate.
Well, I'm starting off in Paradise.
Nice.
It's a Paradise Hazy Pale Ale. It's Paradise for brewery, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Pale ale, dry hopped with a fistful of New World hops, giving aromas of stone fruits, grapefruit, and pine. Lovely. Let's have a gander.
I think that one was nice, actually. I had that one.
That was on the previous podcast. Yeah, we had. You had it, yeah.
That's not on Lockwood Way, is it?
No. Well, what isn't on Lockwood Way? Let me have a look.
Yeah,
let me have a look for you. It doesn't say, so don't know where it is. It says drink fresh, which is sound advice.
Yeah. Drink fresh within 6 hours of receiving. I tell you what I've really enjoyed recently is like I got these. So I went to, was it Lidl? Yeah, I went to Lidl, right? And I got these Corona alternatives. Right? They're called Coritas or something like that, or Coridanas or something like that. Anyway, they look exactly the same, and they cost me like about 60p or something for about 25 of them. And they're honestly really nice because they're not as fizzy. You know what I don't like about Corona? Sometimes it's like it's a bit too lagery.
Yeah, and sometimes you're drinking it, it fizzes up right in the neck in it. Sometimes.
Yeah, and this one, like you open it and there's like a little bit of fizz, but there's not that many bubbles. I quite enjoy the flavour, and actually, to be honest, it tasted pretty much the same. I don't like these people who say, I don't like Sol because it doesn't taste like Corona. I'm like, can you really tell the difference?
Yeah. That's true.
Could be a good starter. Could be a good palate cleanser for Irish.
Yeah.
A few fake Coronas just to clean off the 12.9% stout that's stuck to your teeth.
Oh, mate, there's a few. I've got the box here. There's a few. There's a few I think we might struggle with. Yeah.
There's a few sticky toffee puddings in a can, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I can think of.
It could be challenging at 10 o'clock.
One of my I don't like it when the cans aren't packaged properly. The labels like half off.
Same. One of mine's dented as well. So what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it? There's only one bottle though, so O'Hara's Irish Red. Yeah, I've had that before actually. I've had that on draft. It's really nice. Yeah, we got a little booklet. I love the little booklet, so you can tick off what you've eaten, and then it's got a little space where you can answer the quiz. It's quite good.
Wow, they improved.
Yeah, a little space.
I can't wait for the comedy. Have a word with yourselves.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Some of those videos from the breweries as well. It's like walking around my house.
We should send one in next time.
Yeah.
And just pretend we're Brewdog. Just be like, yeah, this is where we brew. In the shed. We're like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Walk out with like gas masks and stuff.
Oh Jesus! So what's been going on this week? Everyone all right?
Yeah. Relaxing, kind of, and then setting up, start work, real work. 1 month left.
Never real work.
Never work. Never work. Always work. Never work. Always work.
Always running.
I feel like time's going slowly, right? I think that's the problem because I think once you've got, I just felt like this last 2 weeks have gone really slowly because once you've got a deadline in your mind, it's like, well, I can have a pint on the 12th, and then the 12th just seems miles away.
It's still longer than an advent calendar. It's quite insane. And an advent calendar seems like it lasts forever.
Yeah, I didn't finish mine this year. Just like still got chocolate left in it. Just saving it for next year. Do you know what I mean?
Save it for dry January, yeah?
Dry January.
Save it for dry Jan. Mate, I think I might need dry Jan actually next year.
Never. Can't. What are we going to talk about?
Did you have this? No, this year didn't have dry January, did it?
No, it's damp. We all agreed it was forecasting showers.
Yeah, I did a damp, wet Jan, to be honest. Wasn't torrential.
No.
It was kind of that, that light rain that almost evaporates on your skin when it lands there. It was kind of like that,
Yeah.
Didn't get too drunk ever, but also was never sober. So
just in the happy state for 31 days.
What's that? I was watching a comedian the other day. Is it James Acaster? And he was like, never get drunk, just always get tipsy, because he's like, tipsy's the perfect state to be. And I was like, actually, I quite agree. When you've had like 3 pints and you're like, I'm just about, I feel really good right now. And then the fourth is all right, and then the 5th one, you're like, whoa, the floor's
yeah. The 4th one's like the holding. It's like the hold, right? And it's like, which way do you want to go, pal? And you can go back to tipsy, or you just have to commit and go all in Bermondsey.
Yeah.
No, and then there's no point of return.
Yeah, there is no point of return. I think once you go past the 4th, I think, if you've nursed the 4th slowly, I think you're all right. But I think if you drink it at the same speed on a 4th, I think you're probably then out for the count, right?
Yeah, you're up to 9 quickly.
Yeah, quite quickly. Could turn into 12 if you're unlucky. If you end up in the beehive, could turn into 14.
Yeah.
Mate,
for those prices.
If you're on a £1.99 Hillston, then Helston pills. Sorry, life's good.
This is a bit of an effort to get through, Kapil. I can't believe you made me start on this one.
Starting
like
at 7's tough.
Just enough to look forward to the next ones, right? The next one will be easier to drink.
Yeah, you're denying yourself pleasure for a nice reward later on.
My tongue's gone numb. It's so alcoholic. Jesus.
To be fair, this Paradise is really, really nice. It's good. I think, what percentage is it? 4.6. Yeah, perfect way to start the evening. Yeah. Look forward to this one in your box. You should have it, right? It's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might have had it. I think I might have one in the fridge. Yeah.
And you had it on last podcast.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because this box came before the last podcast. So
okay.
I've got a couple. I've had a couple out of this actually, because a couple of podcasts out of this, but I'm going to run out tonight. I think I've only got another 2 in there that are left that I haven't tried yet. So I'm excited to try this Brewed by Numbers orange and vanilla wheat beer. I guess it means wheat beer, right?
Hopefully.
Modern take on classic Belgian style combines a bright, refreshing wheat beer base with the zesty flavours of orange peel and creamy vanilla. Yeah, I'll have this one next, I think. I want to enjoy that one. The can's actually frozen because it was in the back of the fridge. When it gets really cold? Jesus, so good. So what news has there been this week, lads?
Well, the news of the month is
Nothing.
well, it's the Oprah interview, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's the news of the moment. It's like a Jeremy Kyle episode.
I just don't.
Go on then. So let's.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talk about.
Well, let's do a serious
care.
section. Let's do a serious section then. So we'll do. We'll put a jingle in it. So I don't know, like dun dun dun, serious news section. So, guys, we're going to talk about serious news now. There's no laughing in this section. This is just news only. So, George, royal family, you said you don't care. Should you care? Why don't you care?
Good question. I think that, unfortunately, this is my perspective, is I don't think I'm in a position to make a valid choice of who I believe is right and wrong, because I just don't think we'll ever be able to understand the actual truth. We'll never be privy to all the information that we actually need. And I just feel that there's more than enough people suffering as it is who need my support, rather than 2 hours on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Fair point.
I'm not saying anyone.
What's your view?
Yeah.
Same. So, for example, Ruto did watch the interview. I didn't. Kind of. I think it doesn't contribute to my happiness, and also. Like any other family, they have their issues, right? And then now, because they're public figures, they're gonna let it out. It's fine, but it's not for me. And just because they're royals or ex-royals, whatever it is, it just makes it worse, right? For people, I think people need as well. Some people just like it, and then they like the drama outside their own drama, so they want to make themselves feel better. Okay, so they're going to the same problem, they have the same problem, so it's fine for me, kind of. So I guess It's fine. It's just now it's just like another reality TV episode, like I said before, Jerry Springer or Jeremy Kyle kind of situation, right?
Yeah. I guess look, I'm in this. It's really hard to know what to think, right? Because I think what happened to Megan was really unfair, and I think when you do look at the media, and I read this article straight after, as soon as it came out in the USA. It was like 1 a.m. or something, and I read this article from this journalist in the Telegraph, and she was like, Megan just needs to grow up and blah blah blah, and I was like, well, there is a bias in the
Yeah.
media because like you can't go on one statement and then and then have a go at her, and then on the other hand, not have a go at the royal family for what they said about colour of the baby's
Yeah.
skin and stuff, right? You have to treat it with. I'm not saying one side has been perfect. I'm not saying the other
Of course
side's been
not, yeah.
perfect, but I think it's difficult because I just feel a bit. I feel a bit for Harry because I'm like, imagine being in a relationship where, like, just take out the
Yeah,
royal
yeah.
family, right? Imagine being in a relationship where you have to
Choose.
walk away from your own family,
Of course, yeah. That's
right?
tough.
And how difficult that must be for them two. And rightly or wrongly, if if what happened, whatever. But that is difficult in itself,
True.
right? So I think it's just: do you need to put an interview out? Have you done it because? What's the motives
Yeah.
behind it? And I hope the motive behind it is that they want racism
Oh,
or
wow.
the way they've been treated by the media to go away,
Mm.
but we don't know the real reason, right? And if that's the reason, then respect to them. If there's another reason why it's out there that maybe isn't so ethical, then that's the challenge. So that's my view on it.
True.
Yeah. So I think we all agree, kind
Mhm.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I guess it's just not it's just not very nice, is it? And just wish people were a bit nicer to
Yeah.
each other.
Especially people that
But hey.
kind of always going to be on the eyes of media, right? And things like this come out. That means people that worship celebrities or worship royals,
Yeah.
then they see, okay, there's nothing to worship about, right?
Yeah.
I think the difference is it's very emotional for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
definitely.
Yeah.
And people with these guys, people are in one camp or another, like hardcore,
Exactly.
if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That's what makes it tough, I think.
Yeah, and I think there always needs to be balance with two sides of any
Mhm.
argument, right? Listen, we all work with people every day, and things are said in the moment or in the heat of the
True.
moment that aren't meant in that way, but get taken in that way, right? And so I'm not saying that what was said wasn't right, but there are two sides to every story, right? There's two two groups of people that are fighting against each other. So I just think, can't we just all be a bit nicer,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially now, right? This COVID situation, everything, everyone's going to struggle.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, it's kind of not what you
Mhm.
need, right? I mean, yeah, it could have been a better times, maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what else has been going on in the news then? Well, I suppose that the girl that went missing in London, that's
I know, I
shocking,
just saw
isn't
the
it?
news about the police,
Um,
ex-police or police off duty, whatever it is. It's a suspect now, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so she went to the same university as me. Well, she studied geography and was in my year, I think. It's mental. Same course as me. I think I know, I definitely recognise some of her friends because obviously on Twitter there's like people saying I'm a friend of hers and from Durham and stuff, and obviously there's a few people that I recognise just out and about. Like I was never close with them, but she must be. It's crazy when you think about a 33-year-old, right?
Yeah.
You think when you grow up you get a bit safer, right? The older you are, the more streetwise you are. But I guess no one's ever safe, right?
True. This is weird, right? Especially near to home.
Yeah, very strange. And especially like a police officer lives miles away, and like you just wonder like what happened. Was it like I suppose in my head straight away I went to like what did he like knock her over or something and then panic?
Yeah.
Like, but I guess maybe that's not the case.
I started thinking about because all the documentaries on Netflix about the serial killers, the like Yorkshire Ripper, whatever it was, like came again in my mind. Like, is there like one person or is it like a thing now happening in London, whatever? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I mean, it could be right. I suppose you don't know the background of like how many times people have gone missing, girls have gone missing, or because a lot of the time people go missing all the time. We don't hear about it, right?
exactly.
It's just that every now and then we hear about a situation where someone who absolutely shouldn't have gone missing goes missing. I think like most of the time it's, if someone goes missing, there might be an Italian student in London and their family are in Italy, and, they might have run off or had a boyfriend who's English but run off with them or something. And, so I guess we don't find out about those things, so, it's kind of just when the media grab one headline, I guess then they kind of go for it. But there might be other people, right? There might be other girls, and it's so weird because like I do feel bad for women like walking home and stuff. Like you shouldn't have to go under that pressure, of like going home at 9:30. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, we took a serious turn there. So serious news section is over. So let's get back to drinking some beers. I'm going to open my orange and vanilla. What's next for you?
Arusa just came back home and then brought this good as gold, triple hop golden ale from Aldi. Yeah.
Lovely.
From the Hop Foundry Founders Batch. I'm going to try this one. In the good news, we have F1 Drive to Survive Season 3. Amazing. Coming back next week.
Yep. Can't wait for that. That's going to be exceptional because last season was quite. Has Hamilton re-signed for?
To be honest, I didn't check F1. I don't know what's happening now.
Because he didn't sign. Was
it
Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
He didn't sign. No, he didn't renew.
No. Let's have a look.
This Drive to Survive. It was recommended by George first. I know when the first season was great, and then I had to watch it, and then watch the second season. Amazing. Now this season, I want to see her. I didn't even check the trailer yet.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Lewis Hamilton grumpy and not satisfied. Super happy about outcome.
Yeah.
So he's re-signed with Mercedes.
So he got a little bit more money then.
Yeah.
And he was happy.
Yeah.
One year.
He was a bit grumpy, they said. Yeah. I mean, look, it's annoying, isn't it? Because how much money is he getting? I think the only thing is, though, I do understand if other people are earning money and he's, of course.
And definitely like a higher rate sport, right?
Yeah. Well,
sounds like a good pour.
Good as gold. I learned from Cyberfest.
We need to go back to breweries again because there's a Camden Hells thing. They said they were opening back up again soon, right? For visits and stuff. Yeah,
definitely we need to try breweries again. Yeah, especially breweries will have their open space, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I think Bermondsey is still ongoing, right? So you can still go to Bermondsey and get cans. I was thinking about doing that.
Well, maybe we've got bigger beards now. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Incognito mode.
Yeah. So we need to get. Well, listen, we've got a few pubs booked, haven't we? So that's all good.
I think we should record at some of those pubs. That would be funny as well.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I think if you lads don't mind, the Saturday the 17th or whatever.
Yeah.
I've got a pub booked in South London, but I've booked it for 6, but there's only like me and Iz at the moment. So I was going to say, do you want to come? It's like in the evening, right? I think it's like 7 to 9.
So where we going 3 till 5?
It's called
5 till 7.
Well, this is the problem, right? So
paint the picture for me. Paint the picture, exactly. Yeah.
So what I was thinking is we head over to it's like Dulwich.
Okay.
So I head to Dulwich. Oh, that beer's a bit nice. Tastes a bit chocolatey. Head to Dulwich, get a few cans, chill by the in the park, or find there's a couple of pubs there, but I reckon they'll book. I'll just check. But we might be able to do some walk-ins, and then 7 o'clock head to the Crown and Greyhound. Is it the Greyhound and Crown? Something like that. Let's have a little gander, and then basically, Iz will come later.
Okay.
At 7, and we can all go together to the pub.
Nice.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I might be a bit happy or sad because I'm meeting her parents the night before, so you never know how that's going
to
go.
So you could be coming together or by yourself, yeah. One of the two.
I could be coming absolutely by myself with a suitcase of stuff.
Or you might bring the in-laws along.
Listen, I could do. They're staying at Crystal Palace campsite, so Yeah, could bring Tim and Alex down, and
See?
could be the 6 of us. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, ingratiate yourself in the family,
Good.
lads. Yeah, you'll be a singleton before you know it. So yeah, let's do that. And then on the Sunday, I've got another pub book for 6 at the Rosendale, which is also in South London. But I mean, that's between 2:30 and 4:30. So you know, if you want to come for Sunday lunch, maybe just get a hotel in South London.
To be fair, you legit could probably get a pretty good deal.
Yeah, you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I reckon it would be like 50 quid for a room somewhere above the pub.
It's not even bad. Yeah, probably have a pub you booked.
Yeah, you probably could, right?
Yeah.
Let's roll upstairs. Oh, so yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, can't wait to get out in the beer gardens, to be honest. And
Still that merch.
I had a couple of sell those ponchos. I had a couple of pubs cancel though because they were like, we're not opening. There's no point opening. It was the Prospective Whitby, you know, the pub, the pirate pub on the river. I thought they might open outside because they've got that little deck in, and then they've got the downstairs like little area. But apparently their head office says no point in opening.
Maybe they got the government rules, what they need to follow or not, right?
Yeah, maybe it's a distance between tables, and they're thinking we can only put 2 tables upstairs and 4 downstairs, so it's only like one, I guess. And the amount of staff they'd need to then have on to open the pub probably makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One pub I'm kind of looking forward after all of this is finished is going back to the Champion.
100%.
As long as we have a as long as we have a price rollback, right? I'm not going there for those prices. Anybody had the Fine Ales Farm Brewery?
Not yet.
It's a Sunrise Bliss Grapefruit Session IPA. Super grapefruit.
Probably Matt had
really, really nice.
What's it called?
Sunrise Bliss.
No, I haven't had it. Grapefruit
Session IPA. Honestly, this is like the juice I had for my breakfast this morning. Honestly, it's
really?
it's really, really nice. It's I've never had this from this brewery before. Fine Ales Farm Brewery.
New one.
Scottish Farm Brewery.
What does it look like? Send me a picture. Oh, you can't because you're on the.
Yeah, it's got a map on it. Looks like a bit of a map. It's a black can, blue label, brewed in Scotland by Fine Ales, Argyll.
Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe I've had it, or maybe I've got it in the fridge. Maybe I haven't touched it. Yeah, looks like Scotland. Well, it looks like Scotland and Ireland. We're trying a few beers, so we've got to sort out some road trips, lads.
Because we've been getting a lot of beers from them, right? Beer52 been sending a lot of cans from Scotland and from Ireland, and now Irish Fresh Festival soon, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new car. I was thinking in June just to go and to get like a hybrid or something on finance.
I was looking to get like something like hybrid, like SUV kind of bit.
Yeah, I looked at the e-Golf. That's quite nice, the e-Golf, but it's electric and it does 144-mile range, so it's not that far really. So you have to like stop for 45 minutes, charge it, and then go again.
Yeah, so it's more like a city car, right?
Yeah, and then I was looking at there's a few others that I was looking at. I think Volkswagen do this. It's called the iRock, which I think is a hybrid. It's like a 4x4, but obviously it's more expensive. Yeah, so there's a few I'm looking at, but I think my window wiper just fell off today, so that was.
I think if there's a sign, that's a sign, right?
Well, the steering's gone and the window wipers fell off, and the car makes a weird noise when you start it, and then a weird noise when you drive it. I'm constantly worried that it's just gonna, not go around a corner and drive over the roundabout. So, I only go about 20 mile an hour just because I'm like, well, at least I can stop at this speed. We're in the car the other day, and he's like, "Why are you driving so slow?" And I was like, "Your car might fall apart." So it's probably not my best look. You know what I mean?
Driving safely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got this black box, the insurance, right? But it's a bit addictive because every time you do a journey, it gives you a score out of 100. So obviously, I want the best score, right? So every time I stop the car and then I get out and then I'm like, I wonder what my journey is. But it takes like 10 minutes to tell you. So I'm in Asda, just like checking my phone, like, what's my journey? What score did I get? What score did I get? But now I'm at 99%, right? Since I got the black box, I'm 99% because I know how to drive. I know the things it's looking for now is if you brake hard or
Yeah.
if you speed up too much or slow down too much. It's like, so if you just drive nice and steady, which I do anyway, but like my first journey was like 75 and now every journey is like 100. So yeah, I'm back up to like 99.
That's a good
but it
thing,
brings your
yeah.
insurance down, right? So it's pretty good. Yeah.
And do you
Black box technology, mate.
pay the insurance through like as a monthly fee or based on whatever score you get, and then eventually drops down the next month, whatever it is?
Yeah, so I just paid for it for the year, and then basically what happens is at the end of the year you get your score, and then they either give you money back or give you a discount on the next year based on your score. So the closer you get, I think it's if you get over 95 for the year, then I think you get like 250 quid discount.
Just do like
Something
100.
like
just do like 100-yard journeys.
Yeah.
Just go really slow. Switch off, turn the engine off.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Well, actually, I think it takes into account distance, right? It must do. So longer journeys, if you score 100, then it must give you like a higher percentage rating. But yeah, because my insurance was like, I think it was like 450 in this car. But then next year I'm like, well, I could get insured for like 200 quid if I get a score of 95 or above. So,
that's better. That's better way to
worth it
less
because
people driving, right?
Yeah, of course it is. I think so. But yeah, I need to go to Quick Fit to
Maybe you don't need it.
window wiper. I guess I could fit it myself. Yeah, but hopefully it stops raining tomorrow. So
Forever.
Yeah.
Imagine UK was like a country such as Brazil, right? In terms like an island, like Australia, right? Then, because normally I talk to my friends and they say, okay, imagine if UK didn't have this grey weather, this like rainy, but then it would be amazing. People, I think even though that people do come to UK because of economy, I think then we'll have like an overpopulation, or I don't know how it would work. Like it will become like an Australia, very selected, right?
Did you know in the medieval times, so 1300s, UK temperature similar to Spain?
Really?
Yeah, it was about 1300s. That's why there was a lot of illnesses and stuff, because basically it was all caused by there's a thing to do with the planets, right? And basically every so many hundreds of years there's what they call solar flares.
Yeah.
And so you've probably heard of solar flares, right? But solar flares will heat up the planet effectively, and every so many hundred years there's a period where solar flares become more intense. And so during the 1350s, I think it was 1350, something like that, or 1300, there was this rise in solar flares, which meant that basically where we are in the globe and that latitude became warm, similar to like a Spain or whatever. And so, the UK was kind of like that. And that's when I think they started to like make wines and stuff in the UK as well, because the weather suited certain plants and all that kind of stuff. So UK's got quite an interesting history, because equally back 21,000 years ago there was a glacier in Scotland, right? A big glacier in Scotland, only 21,000 years ago, which is actually in geological terms not that long. I mean, people didn't think it was there because they were like 21,000 years. No, that's too short. That's not possible. And then this guy was what my dissertation was on, and he found evidence of a glacier and all that jazz. And so it's crazy to think that in like we worry so much about global warming in a short period of time, which is we should worry about it. But actually, there's been periods where the UK has been hotter than it is now and colder than it is now in the last 22,000 years, which is actually not that long at all, really. You know. So there we go. Geography lesson for you.
Why would you spend £9 a year? We could have that.
I should have become a lecturer. I'll tell you.
You should have. You would have loved it, bruv. You would have had a pipe and everything.
I would have. Yeah, flat cap, cool jacket.
Yeah.
Played football with students on a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Would have loved it, mate. Yeah.
Still time. Never give up on those dreams. Never give up.
It's true, actually. Yeah, there is still time. I could go back and be a
volcanologist. What does one need to do to become a lecturer? Do you need to have like a master's or
just a dream?
I think you need to have a PhD. So I think if you really want to be a geography lecturer, what you need to do is have a specialism, right? So you need to do a degree in geography, get a master's in a select area. So I did my dissertation in glaciers, so probably I'd go into glaciation and then do a doctorate of glaciation. And then basically after that, you're a lecturer, right? Because you've got a doctorate, and then you're either doing research or you're teaching for students. Because there's two sides to that job, right? Which is you're a lecturer most of the time, or some of the time, and then you have to do some research, right? Because that's how you fund your place at that university.
Yeah, because they pay. That's what they in order for you to get.
So yeah,
I got some gist of it when I was watching like Big Bang Theory of the lecturers, and you have to do some research in order for them to pay for the university to pay you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it's really interesting because it's so funny with things like lecturers, right? Because basically the funding from the government is done on. So you might propose, okay, I want to study the impact of houseplants on I don't know, dogs, right? That might be your study, houseplants on dogs, right? Now there was a big I forget what TV program it was. It was one of these BBC. What's that one where they talk? Oh, I forgot what it's called. Where they kind of talk about a subject as
Panorama.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Panorama, but I think it was called something. Anyway, maybe it was Panorama. And basically, they said that in the period of 10 years, I think leading up to 2000, if you put climate change in your title of research, you almost certainly were guaranteed funding. So loads of lecturers were really clever. So they said, okay, I'm going to study the impact of climate change on plants, on houseplants, and then on dogs. So all they did was go, yeah, climate change meaning different plants are growing. Okay, that's that bit done. Actually, let's get to the real study. And so loads of these papers have got climate change in the title, but they don't actually do anything on climate change, right? But it's just to get the funding, because the government were like, if climate change is in the title, we want to understand what's going on. We want to give funding to that. So yeah, it was quite interesting.
Wow.
For like 10 years. There was basically all these studies that just because they had climate change in the title were being given funding. Yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, exactly, right? So maybe we need to do some stuff on climate change, and then we'll get some funding. Do you know what I mean? Beer bids and banter hate climate change. Beer bids and banter for climate change.
We have the charisma to be lecturers as well. So we are lecturers anyway in this podcast, right?
Of course you do. Yeah. Yeah, we're lecturing the world on current affairs, how to be funny and tell inside jokes, how to drink beer effectively on a Thursday night.
Or Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. Is it only Wednesday? Oh,
unfortunately, yeah.
Only Wednesday.
Save me. Oh dear. What a life, eh?
Did you guys watch the game yesterday? The Juve Porto?
Yeah.
Sick game.
Yeah, I watched it because my housemate's a Juve fan, and he nearly lost it. But honestly, he was so upset. He was so upset. I've never seen him that upset. And I get it, like, because I watch West Ham, but I can separate my emotions a little bit. I'm not that like emotional when I watch it. I'm really disappointed inside, but I never like shout on TV or anything. But he like went mental. I thought he was gonna smash the TV. Do you know what I mean? But obviously I get it. Like, it's Juve and it's Champions League and
it's knockout, right?
To win.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, I can understand in a way. I used to be more emotional in football, to be honest, with my teams in Sporting Lisbon. But then I stopped watching for a bit. Sporting, I just watch the news. Okay, it's fine. But then when it comes to my team, for them, Brazil or even Portugal or even England sometimes, when Brazil, for example, lost against Germany, I was like in pieces. I was like crying. And I was in Greece watching the game, the Germany game, and I was like, no one could console me. And I was in a restaurant, and the people in the restaurant gave me free stuff, like a free drink, free like desserts, to like keep me not crying. That was funny.
I think it is funny to watch. I guess like when you grow up, you think like, oh, it's just people in England that feel this passionate about their teams, but it's everywhere in the whole world. It's something that unites everyone, right? Because like, this lad supports Juve, I support West Ham, and yet we both react the same. You know, you both have your best players and your worst players. You both shouting at TV and having to go at the manager, and even at whatever level, is same with Brazil, same with Portugal. It's all the same, right? It's just like, I think there's something about football that unites people. I think it's interesting when people talk about football because I've heard opinions in the past about but it's that they fall over too easily, and when people don't understand the game, I think it's quite I don't know, if you like football, you're kind of part of this kind of club that I think is really it's really nice to be part of, I guess.
It could be pretty emotional if it's England Portugal at some point this summer.
Could
be, yeah.
I'll watch separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will join you later. Depending on the
No,
results.
always together. It's a rule.
Yeah, to be honest, now I'm
Always together.
more
We-
relaxed in terms
we
of,
need
okay,
to,
if Portugal wins, good. Of course, going to be emotional. If England wins, good. Getting emotional, like World Cup, right? When I was watching with you guys, it was like very emotional watching England, supporting England all the way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere. I can't wait. I just can't wait to watch football like that. I remember, I think it was me and you, George, just being like, every game.
Yeah.
You can just go to a bar and there's
Spirit of 2018.
every game is on. And
Yeah.
that was 3 years ago. Was that 3 years ago?
Yeah. And 99% of people are
Yeah, that's
actually
true.
all right. Like, everyone's just happy.
Yeah.
No one's being a dick.
Yeah.
Like, it was just good times. Yeah.
We'll see now if Euro 21.
Well, fingers crossed. June 21st, I think, is the day when we have freedom. And I think that's around then that England's second game is. So, group stage.
Did they decide
incredible
where
something.
they're going to play, or is it still the same venue?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard, right? Because
Because imagine if it,
decided. Yeah.
I reckon it ends up here.
that would be even more crazier.
But it makes sense, right? Because how can you have a tournament? It's really bad timing. But how could you have a tournament in so many different countries with COVID? Surely it's so much safer to be in one country. Surely.
Like they were deciding to like the Olympics, Tokyo Olympics, right? The
Yeah.
Winter Olympics. No crowd, but they want to keep the Olympics.
Right. Well, on that note, I might Olympic out of here.
Definitely.
We'll catch up next week, yeah?
You guys.
Thanks for joining. Join us next week for more conversations and laughs about beer, beards and banter. Stay safe.